Welcome back to Today. Thanks for your company this morning. Well, despite securing a deal for more fuel from Singapore, the federal government will tomorrow roll out a new $20 million advertising campaign encouraging Aussies to use less petrol. At the same time, our political leaders appear to be shielded from the crisis, with many enjoying taxpayer-funded wheels. For more, I want to bring in today's talkers, Nationals MP David Littleproud and Shane McGuinness from 3AW in Melbourne. Morning to you both. David, I'll go to you first. Can any politician truly say that they understand the impact of this crisis when they aren't forking out fuel themselves?
Oh, of course we can. I think this is a bit cynical. I mean, I'm out in Dirranbandi. I'll get home this afternoon. I was out here for the Dirranbandi show. I'll do over 1,000 kilometres to go and see the constituents of Maranoa. I mean, my electorate's 3 times the size of Victoria, 1.5 times the size of France. The people of Dirranbandi and St George deserve to be listened to. It's a tool of trade. And at the show yesterday, there was agents from machinery companies, from banks. They all have tool of trade vehicles. I think, you know, do you really want politicians or don't you? And if you think the bureaucracy is going to run this country, good luck to you, because that will be a real mess. That'll be a Canberra-made mess, even bigger than what we've got at the moment. So, look, we hear it, and I filled up in St George yesterday, $3.40 for diesel, and this pain is there. But for the government to go and spend $20 million on an advertising campaign, you only have to go to the Bowser to see the price. You're not spending the money because you can see the price. The price is constraining how much you're putting in the tank. You're only using what you need to because of the price. The government doesn't need to spend $20 million on an advertising campaign. The prices are doing that themselves at the Bowser. So I think that's the big issue here, $20 million wasted on an advertising campaign when Australians are basically doing it themselves as soon as they get to the Bowser and they're seeing the price.
Look, I certainly have a question mark over the $20 million advertising campaign, but I am wondering, you know, at this particular time, is it a good look for politicians to have their petrol paid for? Should they be funding their own wheels at a time like this?
Well, who wants to be a politician? I mean, I still have to get up and put dinner on the table for my family. I mean, at some point, I think we're going to go too far about pushing people and saying, well, is it really worth going and serving the community and going trying to shape the country in the way that you want to try and give to your country? I mean, you need money to live, and I've got to tell you, I don't think you can travel an electorate 3 times the size of Victoria on your own wallet for very long and do it effectively, and then you'll be smashed for saying, well, I never see him. He's never around. He's never anywhere near the people because it costs too much. I mean, I think we've got to get the balance right, and I think we're just going a bit too far and a bit too cynical on everything that's being spent. Democracy costs money. If it's done well, it's done right, it's worth it.
Shane, he does make a point. You do lose either way. But I want to bring you in on the petrol talk, because the government is now urging us all to save fuel, despite weeks of reassuring us that we had enough supply. I'm confused by the message. Are they now admitting that we do have a problem?
I'm with you, Ali. Why are we spending $20 million to say save fuel when the Prime Minister has repeatedly said there's no fuel shortage? Chris Bowen has been the same. He says there's no supply issues. So the fact is that people are already changing their habits. They're taking public transport. They're buying new bikes. They're carpooling. So they are making changes based on the cost of fuel as it is. I could understand if there was a fuel shortage, you come out with a message to say this is what we do to help all Australians. But we are told time and time again, no, there is no supply shortage. So this is a complete juxtaposition to what we're being told by the government. Are we not being told the whole truth here?